It's the
Dazzle and Crow
Save the World's podcast. Hello and welcome to the Dazzle and Crow Save the World's podcast, an actual play tabletop RPG podcast featuring kids as the players. My name's Voivod and I'll be the GM. One of our players is
Dazzle
and the other is
Crow.
And Crow, did something special recently happen for you?
I lost a tooth.
That's one thing, but what's the other thing?
It was my birthday.
Happy birthday to Crow. This is the third part of our No Thank You Evil game. Dazzle and Crow, why don't you remind us what happened last episode?
We earned the trust by well-treating the Schadenhunde.
Which wasn't like the size of a regular puppy, but
it was elephant-sized.
Elephant.
Yeah, it was the size of an elephant. And was it a good dog or kind of a bad dog?
Kind of a bad dog.
Yep.
Yeah.
But then once we well-treated it, it became a good dog.
Yeah, that was the joke I made, that it was well treated because you'd given it a lot of treats. You like that one?
3 treats.
Yeah, well, 2 real treats and 1 magically conjured treat,
Yep.
right? All right. So let's get down to today's game. So I think we rejoin our adventurers as they're riding away on Broomstick and Pony, Invisible Pony.
And also, the Schadenhunde is just running.
Yeah, the Schadenhunde is running behind you guys.
I think that there might be some loud thumping.
Thudum, 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 as its paws hit the ground.
I think it might be more like bump bump.
Bump, bump.
Bum,
Wait, put that
bum,
on.
So wait, stop.
bum.
Dazzle, what did you think that the Schadenhunde might sound like as it's running? No, it makes a barking noise?
Yes, but
Okay.
it also somewhat mixes with the sound and makes a
Ba-thump, ba-thump, ba-thump.
See, I think it's got 4 paws, so it's going to be like thud-a-thump, thud-a-thump, thud-a-thump.
Yep.
Because it's
like,
running along behind, and then you've got Pony Invisible the Small. Yeah.
Which makes a clop, clop, clop. So it's like a ba-thump, clop, ba-thump, clop,
Maybe-
ba-thump,
maybe it's
clop.
more like this. Thump.
Okay, I'm not sure how much of this we're going to use. We've got a lot of noises, but we'll see. I'll see what I can do with it. So, the 2 of you and your companions and the Schadenhunde are busy riding back towards, well, where are you headed?
To find Fraudenscheid.
Fraudenscheide, and she was where?
The dead center.
No, she wasn't at the dead center.
She was near the dead center.
No, the dead center was on the way here. She was back by the portal.
Oh, right.
Well, let's head back to by the portal then.
The portal to under
The bed.
Elise's bed.
My bed.
But
Yeah.
it also goes, like, up.
Up?
Yeah, like, you can leave by going up the portal.
Yeah. So you're heading back towards the portal. You go past the dead center, and then looming on the horizon, it's next. The next thing you see is the Bone Factory, and it is this very tall building with smokestacks that look like bones, and there's smoke pouring out of the bones. Well, the smokestacks that look like bones, anyways. And as you guys get closer, there's this odd smell, and you can hear the Schadenhunde go. And he zips past both of you, running towards the Bone Factory.
Oh, no.
Because he likes bones.
Dogs tend to.
Eh.
So you gonna chase him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. Can I try holding a treat out for him?
Sure, but the Schadenhunde really wants to go to the Bone Factory, so you're gonna have to roll very, very, very well.
Like an evil?
Yeah. Whoops.
Shoot. Wait. What would you say I need for that? Could I use one of my stuff in my pool? Is that a smart action?
That's a tough one. I think I'll let you roll for it. So I think, yeah, you can use...
How about an awesome, because, like,
It's... No, I can only give out F's. How about fast, because it's fast thinking?
Okay, sure. You were fast, and how do you stop the Schadenhunde with a treat?
You want a treat, buddy?
But, I mean, you do it fast, right? So...
Treat!
But, like, narrate the scene. What does it look like?
I shoot my hand up into the sky to offer it a treat. It looks kind of crazy because I just do it.
Okay. You don't, like, try to get in front of it or anything?
Nope.
Nope. Just hold a hand up and scream treat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. So you do that. You hold your hand up and scream treat. And the Schadenhunde comes to, like, a sliding stop, kicking up dirt behind it. There's a big cloud, and it spins around and runs back towards you. And you toss the treat to it.
No, I go as fast as I can in the direction to
The portal?
the portal.
Yeah. So you make a beeline towards the portal. And you get back there, and as you approach, the portal was black and purple, right? It's black
Pink,
and purple
too.
swirl.
And
with a swirl of
and
pink. Yeah, with a swirl
Mattress.
of pink from the underside of
The
Elise's
mattress.
Yep.
bed. Yep. And Fraudenscheide is stomping back and forth in front of the portal, pacing, looking very anxious and kind of wringing her hands. And, you can see her blue brow is furrowed with care. And so you ride up, and the Schadenhunde kind of stops short and is like, ooh. And Fraudenscheide goes, "Oh, mein Schadenhunde, you have returned him."
I dropped the treat because I still haven't dropped it yet.
Oh, okay. So you drop the treat, and it...
I hope Ellie isn't that mad.
Why would Elliot be mad?
They're his treats.
They're his treats, that's true. Hey! Those are my treats, and you're feeding them all to that big old dog!
We have more at home.
All right. I guess we should get back home. And the Schadenhunde says, "Oh, wait, what is wrong with mein Schadenhunde?"
It's not supposed to be big.
No, it's the right size. It's just being very good. Why is it not biting you? Why is it sitting there and waiting? This is terrible. What have you done to my Schadenhunde?
I gave it treats.
This is supposed to be ein bad Hunde, not a good Hunde.
What other way are we supposed to bring it to you?
What did you do to it?
We gave it treats.
Why?
Because it wouldn't follow us otherwise.
It only likes sadness like me.
It seemed to like the treats.
Well, that's fine. Thank you very much for ruining my Schadenhunde. And she jumps up on the back of the Schadenhunde, and she kicks her heels at its side and to spur it, and it takes off like a shot off into the land of under the bed.
I think we did it.
"Oh, wait," she says, and she zips back by, and she throws 3 coins to each of you.
Money!
"Thanks for your sort of helping me by ruining my dog.
Oof, harsh.
Goodbye. Goodbye, children."
I thought you'd be happy about that. Okay, let's go back.
Is Simone ready to go back home?
Uh-huh.
So you lead Pony the Small toward...
Invisible.
I always get that wrong. Invisible the Small towards the portal, and you and Elliot are headed towards the portal.
Yep.
Yep.
I yell, "I go first!"
What does Simone say about that?
Man.
My bedroom, my rules.
So you guys are walking towards the portal, and Elise has sort of pushily taken the lead, right?
Yep.
And you notice, standing near the portal, is this little gray fellow in overalls and a cape. And you can start to smell him from here.
Is it that guy from the Cannibal Gardens?
Fulgur?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Fulgur.
Fulgur?
Fulgur doesn't look happy. And he says,
"Oh, hey, Elise and Simone. I see you successfully returned the Schadenhund to the Fraudenscheide.
Yes?
Yeah, why did you destroy part of my garden?
I'm sorry, sir.
You're sorry? You're sorry?
Yes.
Well, it wasn't you anyways, it was that one over there.
And he points to Simone.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry. Well, you're going to be sorry.
And he digs down into his pockets, and he starts throwing out fistfuls of stuff from his pockets. It's kind of hard to see what it is because they're very small. But for our purposes and the purposes of our
Are they
narrative...
spiders?
No, the camera zooms in on them and you see their little seeds.
Oh, no.
And they're little seeds with, like, pointy-toothed mouths on them, which is very strange, I
I
imagine,
know
for a
which
seed.
they are.
And
They're the cannibal garden plant seeds.
Can we just jump through the portal?
Nope. You don't have time, because as he's throwing out all these seeds, they start sprouting and the ground is shaking. And kaboosh, kaboosh, all these giant Venus flytrap type plants start busting out of the ground around the portal.
Wait, do we still have that smell on us?
I'm pretty sure we do. Folger didn't splash water on us. Nobody did.
Well, he then takes a sort of a big plant sprayer out from under his robe and starts spraying these plants down, and they keep getting bigger and bigger. And one in front of him, it starts wiggling side to side, this big purple Venus flytrap-like plant with big pointy thorn teeth. And it yanks roots out of the ground on one side and the other, and it starts walking around. Folger scrambles up onto the top of it and he says,
You can't come to my gardens and tear them up and think you're going to get away with it so easily.
I'll give you money so you can buy more seeds.
I don't want money. I want my gardens not wrecked for that awful Fraudenscheide. Nothing's gonna change that now.
Why did you chop down his plants?
Because you said to.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Let's stop fighting. But I didn't.
yeah, as you two are arguing, this big plant with Folger riding on its back starts to scrabble towards you on its roots that are now wiggling around like tentacly legs.
Is there anything we could do to help clean up?
You wanna help?
Yes.
Really? Because no one in Under the Bed ever wants to help out.
Why not?
Because no one here is very helpful. The ghouls, they don't want to help. The bone elves, they just want to make their bones, and if they don't, they get in trouble from their foreman. So you would come to the gardens and help me out?
Of course.
All right, roll smart to see if you can convince him.
Wait, do I?
Who should do? You can pick. You want to roll smart, Crow?
Mm-hmm.
All right, roll smart.
1.
How much would we need?
You'd need a lot, because he's pretty ticked off. I don't think you can convert a 1 up. What does Crow say that doesn't convince him?
Do you mean Simone?
Sorry, let's try one more time. What does Simone say that's not convincing to him?
Of course we'd help.
He says,
But you're the one who did it. You're the one who cut down my plants.
Can I try to convince him?
sure. All right, so you rolled a 3, and Cora can't throw a smart at it, because you can't smart other people's rolls up for them. Yeah, I think that does it, but you're going to need to be successful in helping. So he says, what do you say to convince him, I guess, is the question.
Of course we'll help you. I don't understand why anyone wouldn't help.
Especially if it's not especially if we're the ones that did it.
Uh-huh.
All right, so what the listeners can't see is the very sincere face you made, and I think that's what does it for Folger. he says,
Oh, all right. If you guys can come back and help clean up, then it's all forgiven. If you can help me regrow those plants.
Okay.
all right. So he says,
Well, come on, let's go.
and he climbs on the back of, or, well, no, he's still there. He's still there on the back of his plant, and he reaches under under his robe and pulls out another sprayer, and he sprays it on all the plants that were growing around the portal. He says,
No, you all better stay here, he says to the plants, until we're sure this is sorted out.
and the plants all sort of wiggle back at him, and he says,
Oh, thanks, plants. All right, let's go.
If you want, we could even try to help you expand your gardens.
Oh, would you?
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, let's get back there.
So once again, you guys are taking another trip across the land of Under the Bed, right? This time, still Elliot, still Invisible the Small, still a broom, but this time, a little gray fellow on a giant shambling Venus flytrap plant.
Mm-hmm.
And you arrive at the Cannibal Gardens, and he says,
Well, show me what you can do, I guess.
so we'll do another skill challenge. I need you guys to do 3 things to help the garden. Hold on, let me tell you how it works, and then you can ask a question if you've got it. So 3 things successfully to help the garden. The roll's gotta be better than a 4 before you fail 3 times.
Okay.
So, I think Simone wanted to go first. What's Simone want to do?
She's gonna use her wand to, like, pick up a few of the plants. Like, use magic
To like, clean up all the plants you cut down?
Uh-huh.
All right, so roll for it and see what you can do.
1.
Oh. So I think you use... What does it look like when you use your magic, first of all?
Usually, the same as usual.
Which is?
Wand. Magic words.
So you wiggle your wand around and say your magic words?
I think I might have said the wrong magic word.
You said the wrong magic words?
Yeah.
What were the wrong magic words that you said?
Instead of clean up, cake up.
Cake up?
Yes.
So you do it, and suddenly there's just this big cakey mess everywhere instead of the cleaned up gardens that you wanted. Volgar's like,
Oh, that's not right at all. What are you doing? You're making things worse.
I messed up.
I tried.
Yeah, you did.
I try again to lift the plants and dust away the cake.
so you're a princess who does magic, so you're going to try magic too?
Yep.
So it's like a smart thing?
Yep.
You don't
Actually,
have
no,
any...
wait. It's a strong thing. I'm lifting.
Oh, you're going to use your strength to clean up then. You're not doing magic.
Yep.
Okay.
5.
Nice. So you start to pick up all this cake. Is that...
Can I eat some of it too?
You start to gobble up all the cake?
Yes.
All right. What does it taste like, this cake?
I think it's lemon.
Lemon cake?
Yes, and I also lift out the plants.
The plants? What?
Yes, I tried to re-put them on their stems.
Well, there's no plants anymore. There's just a giant cake mess.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I eat the cake.
yeah. Does Elliot help?
Yes.
Elliot says, "Oh, yum! This cake's so good! Oh, nom, nom, nom! Bears love lemon cake!" If you want, you guys should totally laugh out loud.
I'm laughing in the game.
Yeah. Oh, Crow has a sort of fake laugh. All right. So Elliot and Elise are busy gobbling up all this lemon cake, and they're doing a good job, and it's getting cleaned up. What is Simone gonna do?
Help them gobble up the cake.
Nah, do something different, because we already got cake gobbling going on.
Clean
So
up.
Oh, you should make more fertilized land.
Fertilize land.
How
Like,
will-
make more of it.
you want to make a bunch of dirt?
No, make there be more land for the gardens.
Well, there's already like a big land spot, so you're gonna make the land better?
I'm gonna make there be a bit more of it.
A bit more dirt?
A bit more land.
Like, oh, you're gonna make the area...
Big.
like the footprint of the garden bigger.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Roll for it.
5.
5. Nice roll. So, do you do that with magic? So, more wand wiggling, more magic words? What magic words are the right magic words?
More land.
You just say, more land? Do you say it that blandly, or do you, like, shout it, or how do you say it?
More land.
And you made a wiggling and bouncing motion with your finger. I assume that's what your wand does? All right. The more land spell is successful, and the remaining cake that was too much for Elise and Elliot also turns into fresh new dirt. And I think Elliot's taking one last bite right when it turns to dirt. He's like, oh no, what happened? Bears don't eat dirt!
I want to try to have invisible the small.
Fertilize.
No. Like, what's it called?
Like plow?
Bucking Bronco. When they like.
Why would she do that?
That way it makes me go into the air and I can spread seeds out.
Okay, so you want to use Invisible the Small like a springboard to
Yep.
launch you in the air and scatter seeds.
Exactly.
I have to say, I haven't addressed what Fulgur is doing. Fulgur is standing back, and he's like,
Oh, this is great!
clapping his hands. So you climb up on it. You probably run over to Fulgur and grab a bunch of seeds out of his pockets.
Yes.
Yeah, and then, like, run up on Pony the Small.
Invisible.
Invisible. I always get that wrong. Invisible the Small. Okay, roll a dice and see what happens. Oh.
Just invisible the small does not want to.
I think what happens... Okay, let's rewind. So you run over, you grab the seeds out of Fulgur's pocket. You think you know where Invisible the Small is, but she is invisible, so she's kind of a hard target to hit as a springboard. So yeah, I think you just jump a little bit too far, and the foot that comes down on Invisible the Small's back, the heel of it lands just on the far side, so you slip off, and you land flat on your back, and you're like, oof!
Oh no.
Okay, that's 2 failures and 2 successes. The
Well,
next
bring it
roll is going to
home.
make it or break it.
Do something smart. Or
I'm-
something strong.
I'm gonna
Do exactly what I did.
do exactly what Daphne
No, you have to do
did.
something different. It can't be the same. That doesn't move the story forward.
I'm gonna use my broomstick
use
and fly around and scatter
That's
seeds.
better.
My idea wasn't great anyway. I awesome her and smart her.
Oh, boy. You just saved that one. 3 converted up to a 5. Simone climbs on her broomstick, and what does it look like as she flies around and scatters these seeds?
Okay, so she does the regular thing with the broomstick.
What's the regular thing? You gotta tell us.
She kicks the legs up. She gets on her broomstick first, then she kicks the legs. Then she, before all that, she steals the seeds from Elise.
Oh, yeah, she swipes the seeds from Elise, who's still
I
kind of...
yell, oh, come on!
He's, like, lying on the ground. You're probably still like, ah! Ow! Right?
And I'm, like, on the
But
broomstick.
you get enough breath to go, oh, come on.
Yes.
Yes.
And
then...
I get on my broomstick, like, only one hand holding on so I can hold the seeds.
Mhm.
And then... I'm holding the bottom of the bag, which the top is opened, and so I kick my leg so the thing goes in the air. I'm flying. Now I go side to side and up and down. And...
Yeah, you're just zipping all around, scattering seeds behind you.
Uh-huh.
Well, it works. And you successfully scatter seeds, not only over the old area that you wrecked, but
And the new area.
the new area, yes, that you just created.
Mm-hmm.
And Fulgur, you can see him on the ground. He starts to run around and spray all his different concoctions on the plants from all his different sprayers he keeps under his robe, and they just start exploding out of the ground. And soon there are giant flowering Venus flytraps and pitcher plants and sundews and all these beautiful but rather dangerous plants. And just like before, some witch comes bopping along and smacks into the top of a pitcher plant. Here, ah! And she falls in.
Oof.
Oof, exactly. And I think that's where we're going to wrap up, with you guys standing side by side with Fulgur, observing your triumph of regrowing the garden that you sort of trampled a little bit.
Yeah!
Yeah, and Fulgur says,
Oh, wow. Thank you, guys. Seriously, no one ever wants to help anyone under the bed.
Well, if you want some time, you can send us a letter and we'll come and help you some more.
Thank you so much.
the scene fades to black. Thank you for joining us for the Dazzle and Crow Save the World's podcast. Come visit our Facebook page or our website at stickprincess.com. The girls and I are just getting started, so we apologize for any sound quality or technical issues. Our theme music is Shanti by Roll Music, used under the Creative Commons Attribution License. We hope you'll join us for our next episode.